Because English is the world's first language, and if you want to be lawyer, if you want to be world lawyer, you gotta speak a lot of language.
Okay, English is an important language to be a lawyer. And if she's good in debating,
because law defenses the accused, and it's sort of like arguing and debating.
yes, if she's good, so if she's good at debating, at arguing points and defending a point of view, she'd probably be good as a doctor.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think that, Bean?
Because if you study, if you want to be a doctor, you need to be really good at English.
Okay.
Really good. Like Dr. Books are from like USA, like it's English, so they need to understand English, so they need to be good at English.
Okay. All right, Ricky.
Cameraman.
Chelsea? A photographer?
Yes.
Emily, what were you thinking?
Same.
Same photographer? Or, Ricky, maybe you're thinking a photojournalist. A journalist? What's a journalist? Kevin?
Like journal and stuff.
Actually, Kevin, a journalist does do a lot of writing. Sarah, what does a journalist write about?
They travels, and they write a journal about where they traveled, and like kind of a diary.
Okay, kind of, sometimes. Okay, you have something to say? Pardon? Why do you say spy?
Because
Why would she be good at that?
Because spies need to be smart.
Okay, all right, very good. Spies need to be smart. And languages would be important too if you can speak several languages and understand. Okay. Yes.
She has to think ahead of it.
Okay. One person is speaking, Brian.
And I'm done speaking.
No. Say it again.
I don't remember.
Okay. What did you have for breakfast or lunch?
Breakfast drink.
And it didn't make you remember stuff?
She wants to be cook.
Why?
She wants to be a chef. Yeah, chef.
Now, when you're in debate class, when you're learning about debating, you have to look at all the facts and form an opinion. What would make you think that one would want to be a cook or a chef?
Because you just asked me about breakfast and lunch, and I thought about food and breakfast.
Brian couldn't remember what he said, and I thought maybe he didn't have enough brain food today. It's very good. And he has other languages, and it's wonderful if you learn multiple languages. It's wonderful. That will make you a very good candidate for top jobs. But because of her background with the Netherlands and because she speaks Dutch, trade. What's trade? What do you mean, Sarah?
Like changing stuffs.
Exchange of goods.
Educated in lots of cultures.
That's right. That her knowledge of languages, especially her knowledge, hey guys, her knowledge of both Dutch and Korean would be a big asset, and people would want her because she would be able to communicate, as Kevin said, communicate clearly with both sides, both countries. Anyway, so Ewan's going to be helping us with debates sometimes, maybe joining in some of the debates, and hopefully we'll have some really, now in debate class, you guys, I really hope that you're going to work hard at it. With debating, you don't want to read your material, you don't want to get up and read. what you've written. Know your points. Know your points so you can actually talk about your points rather than reading about your points. And we will be doing cross-examination because cross-examination is a very, very important part of debating. Once you present your points, the other side is going to get up and ask you questions. You can actually and you're virtually agreeing with each other. That's not a good debate. A good debate has to have a clash. You said, did you say that? You say, yes, I did. Say, don't you realize you're wrong? And you've got Brian, yes, we don't want that to happen. There has to be a clash. So first topic, you guys. Now some of you know which side you're going to take. Some of you don't. There are strong arguments from both sides, Sally. No complaining about what the topic is. Be it resolved that mothers stay at home to raise their children. What does raise mean? Raise their children. Okay, Emily.
Take care of.
To take care of their children. Okay? So that's the topic. Be it resolved that mothers stay at home to raise their children. Now, you guys, there are 4 of you in one class and 6 of you in another class. We're not crossing over because it's too hard. You don't get a chance to practice in the class. So, for the class with Danny and Kevin and with Ricky and Van, this is a situation, and you know Kevin and Van are being the affirmative team, and they're saying yes, a woman, a mother should stay at home to raise her children, and Danny and Ricky are taking the negative side. No, a mother should not be forced to stay at home to raise her children. In the other class, Chelsea and Brandon, let's see for Brian. Chelsea and Brian are the affirmative. They're saying a woman, a mother, should stay at home to raise her children. Emily and Sarah, you're negative. You're saying they should not stay at home, not be forced to stay at home to raise their children. And Sally, if you complain, I give you double the word. Okay? Dean and Sarah, you're not partners. You're going against each other. Okay?